Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Medaka Box Abnormal episode 9 review, and pretty packed episode this week. We had basically this covered the entire fight between Yukahashi and I actually had to, this is quite bad that I've actually had to bring up the page just so I can remember this name, of this character. I feel bad because I literally, Kakajime is her name. I'm looking at it's like Kakajime is what it is. So is the treasurer of the group, and their fight, for what it was, felt very quick, but that's probably because of a lot of the it was very dialogue based. This fight was. So Yukahashi, they filled the entire room with sleeping gas, and as we know, Kakajime can stay in there because apparently she can hold her freaking breath for a month. I'm not even sure Medaka can do that, so that is pretty crazy. Mind you, Medaka can practically do anything in this series. And the thing is, what she can do, she can actually pulsate her voice into a shout, into a scream or a shout, and pulsates it into a blast. So sort of I guess you can compare her to Yuki from Codebreaker, or I'm trying to think of other characters that use sort of sound attacks. But best way to describe her attack is sort of like Yuki from Codebreaker is the best way. It's sort of more in the laws of that ability of it. So she can seem to use this, and then however, since she breathes and talks to Yukahashi, breathing in the gas, what she actually does to keep herself awake during this fight is she actually rips her fingernails off like that, and it's ooh, and so painful. And then she finds it a bit weird because Yukahashi's shaking like that, his arms are just shaking about, and it's like what's going on? Why is he there? And he said, I need to finish this fight soon before she finds out my weakness. And that's the thing, he is the weakest member of the 13th party, I believe. And we found out why after she ripped more of her nails off. Turns out Yukahashi can read minds, or he can read brain waves, electronic magnetic waves. And the thing is that everyone else is thinking so many things at once, and this really upset. And then I was a bit annoyed that they practically just went through his past just like that. They just made it so simpler and easier. I guess is the best way to say it. But I wish there was a little bit more development because it didn't even say anything about his past. Mind you, his secret under the mask. I mean, I know it isn't really. It wasn't there anyway. They're just we waited quite a while in the manga, I guess, to wait to see what we saw under that mask. And I mean, we just saw under it 9 episodes, so it wasn't that big of a reveal that it was just a little kid in there. That he was just a plain innocent boy trying to make friends, I guess. And he how he met Odo since everyone else. He's saying listen to my voice, listen of mine or the superior being. And there's only one thing this guy thinks of. Me. As I mean, me, that's the only thing he thinks about. Himself. He only thinks about himself. And that's it. And Yukahashi found comfort in this. He respected Oda for this. Mainly because it saved his mind from going crazy beyond breaking point. But as well, he finds him as an interesting person in general. Now, with Kakajime practically finishing her fight, and is he was about to join her, finding out so that she's honest, because his weakness is if someone's being honest or true or kind, showing emotions to him. He is very weak-hearted to that. But luckily Odo, okay, I guess you could say luckily Odo came for him in time to stop it. But you could see, because even as well, she fired a blast in the air, and it freaking rained down glass all over her, and that literally destroyed her body almost. But it messed up Yukahashi's mind more. And we find out more about Odo's abnormality. Is that like the reason why Yukahashi and Odo like work so well is that their powers are sort of the opposites. Since Odo can like, although he's like he has telekinesis, like so electricity, he has mind control, he has tons and tons of shit to it, like gravity manipulation. He can like his abnormality, to describe it in the best way, he can control humans and machines. So when he says kneel before me, that is his like power, like hitting like any machine and they have to obey it. So it is a pretty interesting ability. And he's like, he finished. The reason he's there is because he finished like with Medaka. He's finished brainwashing her. And was like, no, that can't be. And even as well, he actually used this because Zenkichi arrived, and he's saying like, "Oh, do you really think you can stop my power, Zenkichi?" As she like tried to go at Kakajime and try and escape from even Maguro was there, and although he wasn't doing anything, he starts strangling her like for no reason because of like, well, you know, Odo's a badass. Um, and the episode really ended with Medaka coming out saying she's Medaka too. Um, you know, like they're going with a good pace. Since it's only going to be a 12 episode series, next episode I can see how it's going to go. The last, like the 11th episode is probably going to be the final fight, or they're probably going to have it mixed into 2 episodes. But the last part of the last episode is going to have sort of the reveal. I'm guessing since Medaka, I believe Medaka Box Abnormal, or like the series itself, is doing quite well in Japan at the minute. I don't know. I think it's doing all right compared to series, but let me know in the conversation below what you thought about this episode. You know, I love the Medaka. I can't wait. I know they said 2013 release for Abnormal for a license, so they got it. So I'm looking forward that we can get Medaka Boss, because we haven't got the manga yet, and I would love to pick up the manga. More the anime though, because I love the anime a lot more than the manga. That's the thing. I'm normally a manga person, but I feel like Medaka Box anime is so much better than the manga. But thank you very much for watching. Remember everyone, Savagezweipanda, sayonara, and I'll see you next time.